CM 365, all about Carnatic music. Recently, I happened to meet one of my very old friend who is a very accomplished musician in several genres and is also very popular in the media. So we just went on to have a informal chat since we had seen each other after a very long time. And as we were discussing about our profession and our present status, she made a remark which really made me think so much. She said that this is all about being in a profession you really love, but end up doing all the things which you really don't love. This was a absolutely startling statement. But then, when I started thinking about it, I realized that what she said was actually the truth for many of us. We all learn music from our early childhood with a lot of earnestness. We put hours of dedicated practice. And of course, all of us dream of becoming accomplished performers who are, in your dream, you imagine that you are a star performer traveling all over the globe, busily on concert schedules, flanked by rasikas on all sides, and having absolutely no time because of your concert engagements. But then, only a lucky few, I would say, can get to climb that ladder of success in a way that they dream of. So, if you are in music but cannot do what you love about it, that is, perform concerts, then of course you cannot stop everything. You have to keep going, you have to survive. So, we also see that many times, in fact, many musicians who have aspired to become great concert artists later on end up in different portfolios, like, for example, they resort to teaching students, or they may be doing some composing work, or they may be singing for a dance program or other things. They may be working as a music teacher in a school or as a professor or lecturer in some music institution. And suppose some of them have had really prime days and been very popular. They're also called as celebrities for some media programs and so on. It's not that I'm trying to say that any of these jobs are or work is inferior compared to being a performer. That is not the point I'm trying to share here. What I'm trying to say is that it is just that you aspired to become something but ended up becoming something else because of that fact that destiny has brought a complete twist to it. Of course, after some time, we start getting accustomed to the job that we have taken up, and then we start to enjoy it. At many times, what happens after a point of time, we start enjoying that work also. Now, beyond the Carnatic music field, when we see the reality shows and other things, there it is much more very obvious, where we can see that the top musicians, they create so much of drama. The judges, as judges, when they go there, they create so much of drama and have to perform all kinds of things just to kind of dancing to the tune of the producer. Sometimes they may feel that a particular singer is not up to the mark, but then he cannot have the choice of venting out his opinion. He has to just kind of build up some words and say that it was fantastic, awesome, beautiful, and everything. And this may be very much against his conscience also sometimes. But then he has no other choice because of the fact that he has entered into that medium where it is not about being true to oneself, but trying to kind of please the audience, trying to please the producer, and making the show run successfully. Even as organizers, we are also put into this kind of a trap, where we know that some artists are absolutely extraordinary, totally classy, but then we sometimes kind of get stuck in that vicious circle of popularity, where we tend to only feature popular artists because of the fact that they are able to generate more audience. So here also it's a question of probably you are loving some particular music or the musician who brings out that music, but then you really have no choice, and then you are again trying to present the same set of musicians because of the fact that they have more visibility. So this kind of this, coming back to the statement, it is very, very true. Even in life, we see that this happens, where many times we may aspire for something, but we never get what we really aspire. And this, you may call it luck, you may call it destiny, whatever you may call it, but then only a few are able to uh, get what they really aspire for. And even at the outer level, actually, when you look at somebody, you think that they have got everything in life. But only when you talk to them, when you really interact with them, you understand that what they really planned for their life was something different. And they have landed at some other place which they are not very happy about. So this, kind of a combination of being happy and discontented is a combination which keeps goes hand in hand in our life also, and in music also. So, as far as music is concerned, I suppose you cannot always get what you love. So, rather, it would be better, in fact, to start loving what you get.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.